here's my shy guy BrickHead that I created, and I had a lot of fun kind of making him. And the original design actually came from this piece here, this 1x4 tile piece. It's a white tile piece with kind of two black dots on it, and this is actually from the Jack Skellington BrickHead set from the Nightmare Before Christmas. And I saw that and said, you know, that just really worked well for a shy guy. So I kind of started building it based on that piece here. But as always, we kind of start at the bottom and work our way to the top. But shy guys don't have legs. They have huge blue feet or shoes. And to do that, I just did two 1x2 plates in blue for those big shoes, and then a 1x2 plate in brown for kind of the brown soles of the shoe. So because these are shoes and not legs, I didn't put the 2x4 plate underneath that usually represents the hips. Instead, I went directly to these three 1x2 plates onto the 4x4 plate base. And that 4x4 plate base is in red, but then to create the belt buckle or the belt, I used a 1x2 yellow plate, and then a 1x4 black plate, and then a 1x2 plate in the center here on the back to kind of create the black belt with the yellow buckle. And then the torso piece is all red, so just to make this one brick high, I had to add two more 1x4 red plates on the front, and then a 1x1 plate brick on top of that, and did the same thing in the back with two plates and a brick. And then for the arms, they don't have hands, so I didn't want to use the clips that they usually use for hands. So they kind of have like these pointed sleeves. So to do that, I just kind of did the 1x2 plate on the bottom of that arm skeleton, and then a 2x2 slope piece, and put it so that the slope piece kind of have that flat end goes down to kind of create those baggy sleeves that they have. And then for the neck, I've got a 4x4 red plate again. And then for the head, we talked about that 1x4 tile piece with the two dots, but then I didn't want to make it a square face mask because the shy guys have a round head, and I thought even though this is a brick head, I still want to keep that round shape for the mask. So what I did was I did a 1x4 tile piece, but then I did 1x2 tile pieces in the center, top and bottom, and on the ends, I use those little pie-shaped tile pieces, just kind of make it more rounded. And I like that effect rather than just a square mask. And then for the side, I had to create the strap that holds the mask on. And to do that, behind the mask, I've got a 2x4 plate, a 1x4 plate in red, and then a 1x4 plate in brown underneath the eyes. And the reason I did that underneath the eyes is because when I put my brown tile piece here, it looks like it's connected to the mask. If I kept this all red, it wouldn't look connected. It'd be like brown with a little bit of red here. But I did that 1x4 bottom, 2x4 top in red, and 1x4 brown in the center to just kind of create the mask. And now for the top, I played with this a lot. I tried tile pieces, but in the end, I went with just doing the flat plate because it gave me enough height but didn't get too high. Otherwise, every time I did it, it got too high in the front because that mask really goes right to the top, and making it too high didn't look right. So by just using the plate, I was able to do that kind of that back flap with a 2x2 slope piece. The same thing I used for the arms, for the back of his hood. And it just fits nicely. I put it in the plates, and it just fits nicely around the back, and I like the way that looked. Again, I tried different things, but just in the end, a plate piece on top with that little back flap looked the best to me. But this is my Shy Guy BrickHead. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed creating it. If I were going to do another one, I'd probably do it with a 1x3 instead of a 1x4 base, but because I had that Jack Skellington eyepiece, I wanted to make it standard BrickHead size and not smaller.
If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe or check out some of our other videos. Until next time, let's keep building together.